All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? Now, y'all, I actually had to start the reading all over again. However, I ain't want to take these cards up because this is crazy. Now, I'm up. It's 4:45 in the morning. I guess it is. However, I think it was maybe 4:20 when I started the reading. Now, I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now, when I first initially did the reading, I was talking about I'm up like a baby because I done lost my, got my days and nights mixed up. You know how the babies had their days and nights mixed up. And I said all of that before I actually pulled any cards. Now, y'all work with me and bear with me. And I said that full moon got me all discombobulated. I don't know. It's something about when the full moons come, I can't get it together. Now I said I wake up for 2 hours, go back to sleep, sleep for 3 hours. I wake up, and I go back to sleep, and I sleep for 4 hours. But when I was saying that, ooh, and it just did it again. It was 1, 2, 3 on the timer. And it was just that when I just looked at it, y'all. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Again. Now something is in alignment. Now, your first card that came out was Crossroad, and I said I was going to pay attention to it in reverse for some reason this time because I was paying attention to these cards and it was telling me to allow me to read them in the manner that they come out because you see they have an upright and a reverse to it. And I said, Spirit said, pay attention to it. However, I can pay attention to it in the reverse as well as the upright. I think it ain't going to matter. However, I think, this crossroads, I think is over. Some type of burden. And it's like the crosses that we had to bear as the chosens, the star seeds, this moon energy, whatever it is. Because the second card that came out was the street. Something is on the move. But you see this card right here. Now it says urban landscape, pedestrian traffic, sidewalks, and crosswalks. Right here with this crossroads. Same thing. As you see, she's crossing the road. A few gaps in the street. Hasn't been smooth sailing, I want to say. A few bumps in the road that we had to get through, but we're getting there. Now, there's something about a rebirth, of course, because I was talking about being a baby, having my days and nights mixed up. And it's all about, the truth unfolding. Now, for a lot of us, we have been a product of urban situations. Now, I don't think that demographics have a lot to do with this because you can be chosen and born in a, with means, I want to say. A good economic status going on here. This the black sheep. However, the next card that came out was fuel station. Now this is refueling stop, convenience store, and charging station. Now, where are the cards at? Now, because I was, You know, sometimes when I come to different cards, it give me different meaning, but I don't remember what it was. But this was the card at the bottom of the deck. And it was Rendivious Point. Now, because I didn't know it and what that, I never seen that word again, I had to look it up. And so I'm gonna do that again. But it was so crazy when I opened up the and it's still there. I seen 1, 2, 3 down here in the corner. And when I put in REN, the word came up, y'all. Now you can't tell me that Google ain't listening to us. Because how they hear that? How they know what I was gonna put? REN could have been the beginning of anything. Now I'm not sure how relevant that's gonna be to the yes I do. It's the frequency, because what the word means. It's like this pull, this attraction. It's like telekinesis. I want to see the vibration of two people meeting, because this is what it says. It says a meeting in an agreed time and place, typically between two people. Now maybe this is some past life stuff that's going on here. Now I know that some of this stuff be sounding far-fetched, but it's true. And it even don't even have to be a past life, but I got the feeling that somebody is supposed to be reconnecting with somebody, because I was telling y'all about that movie about the twins. And I tell you that a lot of times spirit guide me, because I'm not a TV type of person anymore per se, because I'm usually on YouTube. But I've been guided to look at a couple of movies lately. And it was something about those twins. Now, the 3 body parts, I was looking at that, but that may be a little bit above my pay grade to explain. But it's something going on, because I do everything in threes, and it's something. But and you know, I know that the mind, body, and soul is but it's something else. But I can't explain that right now. There's something going on, because this is at the bottom of the deck. And we got all this crosswalk, this street, and something on the move, and there's something charging up. Now, where you gonna meet this person at? I don't know, because it even got convenience store right here, fueling stop, and charging station. And it's something about a rebirth, a spiritual journey, because that was one of the previous things that I had looked up. It was right here. Was 1111, angel number meaning, and something is going on, y'all. But let me finish. Sometimes I hate that I had to restart over, because it be so much relatable when you see how it come out. You understand what I'm saying? But let me finish. But something is coming together, y'all. Something is on the move. Now, one of the cards did come up was, I forget. Now I get it. It was this. And I got to show y'all, because this is so important to the rebirth. Where is that card at? I got to show you. Where is that? Is it at the bottom? No. Where is that? It was the artifact card. And I was saying something about the baby being born again when that card was, when I was looking at it. Where is that? Dang it. Where is that, y'all? It's not this one. Even though you got a couple of ones in here, but this is this mummy in the cave in the where is that spirit? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Where's that? No. No. Oh, this made me think of something too. When I seen those little fireworks, another part of the reading I was saying. We're gonna put that at the bottom though. Where the heck gonna think it? Anyway, it was a little mummy. It was this museum, but the mummy was in the What's that? That's strange that I can't find it. Now I got all the cards. They ain't go nowhere. Where the heck is it at? I want y'all to see this so bad. Oh, there you go. This. I had this card on the split. You know how sometimes I pay attention to cards on the split. And it got the museum. However, it says artifacts and exhibits, interactive displays, and museum collection, which was giving me something about something about past lives, reconnecting. However, that little mummy waking up, that rebirth. Your knowing, your inner knowing, something about hidden wisdom. Something about something ancient coming alive. You understanding something about the self. With this right here. And what kind of word is that, y'all? And just look at it. And we know that the nights bring in messages. And this says meeting place, destiny unfolding, and convergence. And that's at the bottom of the deck. And when I was talking about this card, after I said something was over, this crossroad, this burden, I said, don't that look like pinnacles in the background? Don't it look like pinnacles? And you can see it reflecting on the car. And all this is about some type of move. Streets, energy, something in movement. Now I know that all these cards is dark, but not really. But it is really giving me something that's passion filled, art. Even if it's not a person, it's something in your destined path that you're supposed to be doing that's going to start to unfold. Yeah, they ain't all dark. You got different colors going on here. Well, let's continue. Now that I think I got most of what's supposed to be said. And the fact that I woke up in the middle of the night to do this and can't sleep. And I said, I go to sleep for an hour, wake up, go to sleep for 2. So that's crazy. Y'all don't think so? Yeah, I be reading too much into it. I don't think so, y'all. It's something going on. And I promise you, when I put this card in here, this card keep turning up. Look, it's crazy. I just fixed all these cards to make sure they was in the right place. And here, this go in the upright. That's wild to me. That's wild. Now I'm putting it back the way it's supposed to go. That's crazy. I'm looking over there at it. I just fixed them. And I keep saying that card keep finding its way in the upright like that. Y'all, I ain't making this stuff up. Y'all know I ain't making it up. Y'all be seeing these cards come out like that. Now you got the snake shedding that old skin. That's that Kundalini rising. I don't care what this card's talking about. And it's the number 7. That's those chakras. 7 chakras, baby. And it's the Queen of Clubs, which is the Queen of Swords. That mind getting sharp. No, that's the Queen of Spades. Creativity, passion. I'm sorry, y'all. Now we got the man here. That's going to be the last one because this one fell out first. And it's the Star. What the? Okay. That's right here on this urban landscape, on the move, the street. The Star. That's you. Head north. Fueling up to meet the man. Now, it don't have to necessarily be a man that you're meeting, but your destiny. You the man. Y'all get it? Do you understand what the Ace of Heart right there, which is the Ace of Cups? Self-love. Y'all gonna start listening to me what I'm talking about. And I'm not reading too much into this. And he fueling up. That's that energy. That's that cool. Look, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. You cannot make this up. This is you, though. We ain't thinking about this in the literal sense of a church. This is you, the church. Spiritual sanctuary and sacred architecture. That's what that said, don't it? Yeah. That museum. This. Your gifts. Your Christ consciousness. Now, these I'm going to put to the side. But I got to put something at the top, because this getting deep. Well, hold on. You see how I'm getting all excited? Let me calm down. And the six of hearts is on this which is the 6 of cups. I'm trying to think of the 6 of cups in the tarot. Sometimes I be like, is it a 6 of cups? Alright, give us 3 spirit to put on the side. spirit wake me up and I'm out my bed to do this. Setbacks. Now this is taking one step forward to make 2 steps back. And it also says, wait a minute, let me see. But that's over. Because it's moving, boo. This is moving. Oh, wow. What is that? I just smelled the sweetest smell. Now it says, setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. It says, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Now, if you're doing that, it's time to stop. But I don't think you're doing that. Because right here we got shed no skin. And we're going to pull some other cards to clarify this stuff at the top. Okay? Just to make you clear, but you're moving, boo. It's crossroads. I told you, it's in reverse. You done with that. And it's moving. And you filling up. Getting ideas and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what the man do. The man is open. He the open card. He don't have no explanation about him but what's on this card. And you're looking pretty good right there, I must say. Got your little suit and tie on. You ready for business. You the man. You standing on business. Oh my goodness. What his name is? King. You the king. Oh, if you don't know it, T.I. son trademark is standing on business. King. Okay. How about that? How about that? He done came up in the reading. Now, who was that? I think I channeled the other day. Who was that? I think somebody want to come into my readings, y'all. This is new for me because usually it's be deities, but it's now people that has passed on that we want to. Now I know that King is still alive, but it's other people that we want to come into the readings, y'all. I noticed it. I think my mom came into one. Spirits make me pay attention to that. It's like I said, I don't want to see no dead people, but I guess we can talk. All right, give us 3. 2 more. 2 more. Angelic help to get you through those setbacks. Now, I don't know why I was going to say it looked like he was holding her as she was having birth, but that's not what's going on here. But it sure did look like it to me. Now, let me see. It says, this is the time to trust in the universe and to know you will be provided for. And it says, there is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe you. Pay attention to the signs your angel sends you during this time. And I'm telling y'all, pay attention. That's why I seen that all this, what I had to say to you. Trust it. And I'm sure that things like this is happening for you. It got to be. It has got to be. The more you connect with spirit, the more she gonna show you. I'm trying to tell you, boo. It's all about your connection, how you communicate. Now this card was right there. I just knew it was gonna come out. And it's caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend. on wants instead of needs. And it says more going out than coming in. Pay attention. Now, you don't, all of those don't have to necessarily be going on, but pay attention to that, okay? It's something that you need to be saving for. Now, I think this really has something to do with something that you might be starting rather soon, okay? Might not take a whole lot of money, but yeah. Something is going to help you invest in something else. That's what I'm feeling. And you got health at the bottom of the deck. And look at that. Fresh veggies. And it says, some situation that needs resolution will be resolved and healed. Consider careers in medical fields, massage therapy, or healing work. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. With that fuel station, the man, the star is seen. The star goes viral. The star is on the move. Now, what's that? What they call them, a punch card, and what they call them, love bugs. What they call them cars? I know when we was kids, you used to say, 1, 2, 3 punch card, something like that right there going on. Something like that. Celebration. You know, when you punch somebody, you hit them for their birthday and stuff like that right there. I don't know, y'all. Something going on. It's making me pay attention to all that. Now, what I want to put up here? Do we need the archetype? I think so. And I think I'm going to put those other new cards right there. Because I mentioned them, so I guess they want to be in on the scene, y'all. I think they want to be in on the scene. Put them up there. They want to be involved. Then we're going to move on to the tarot. I think this is going to tell you a little something. And I think I'm going to make some oatmeal. Maybe that'll put me to sleep. You know, oatmeal really don't stay on your stomach that long. It do a job for maybe 30 minutes or so. Then you be hungry all over again. Now you got the monk nun. Right here, I told you, it's the Kundalini rising. Yeah. Then it says selfless devotion and single-mindedness dedicated to spirit. Yeah, thank you. That would be you. And if that's not what you're doing, this is what it's calling you to do. Okay. Now, we understand that sometimes we got to spend money to make money. You know? Shoot, I don't be having a whole lot of money, but I know I got to buy cards. You know what I'm saying? This. And you have the Knights with the child nature. Friendships with animals, communications with nature spirits. I told you, this is all about those downloads and stuff like that right here. And you also have, right here on the move, is loyalty, romance, chivalry, love, and honor. Now the Knight, we said something about that little horse on the bottom of the deck. Where it go? The Knight, the messenger, that destiny unfolding. This is what the Knights do, bringing messages on the move. The star, that's you. Alright, now let's see. And at the bottom of the deck is gossip. However, it does have a light side, but yeah, it might be the little talk of the town. Now this says awakens considerations for the feelings of others, honoring trust. However, it's there. Yeah, well, of course, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right. And you always gonna have them. Just know that they ain't going nowhere. They are here to fuel you. Yeah, they here to fuel you, boo. That's what they're here for. Okay. All right, then let's put. Do I want these? Let me see. I think I do. Even though I know I need to read over this book, let's see what's coming out. Do I want these right now, Spirit? I'm gonna wait, y'all. Yeah, let's do these. Now, if any angel cards come out, I hope it don't. I'd rather have something with more of a description, but we'll see. Wow. Now you have patience here. Now this is just like temperance, patience. You know, bringing these setbacks into balance. And have patience with yourself as well. However, that's just that angelic help right there with those setbacks. Just clarifying this angelic help. And we have the magician and the mirror and the angel of love and community at the bottom of the deck. Now this, I told you, you were shed no skin. And this crossroad, you moving. And you get under that is the man holding a coin. Now you can definitely be seeing 777 because here is 7. This is 7. And this is a Dundada. These financial constraints with that 13. Digger the magician in the mirror with this angelic help. 16 is also 7. Then you got 49 with 13 in regards to this right here. Now those financial constraints doesn't just have to be money, but feelings of abandonment. Your energetic level with this fuel, bringing in that balance. You might want to work with your crystals too. Charge them up in the sun. All right. Now this is beautiful and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's pull from the tarot. Now we're going to put your boy back in order. Communication. The magician in the mirror. I'm gonna read the magician in the mirror out for you. However, that's that communication. And where is the book at? so you can be clear on what that's telling you. Wow, I turned on page 35 and that's 53. That's that reflection, y'all. Maybe I need to read out that angel number. Now it says this card upright represents the culmination of a personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is the vortex of water and the light of reflection. I said something about that reflection in this star. You know, the star actually reflects, highlights things. Now it says this highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit with that angelic help. Now it says the water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit, and the clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. For the star with the knight. Now the knights are like teenagers and things of that nature, messengers. However, he's all about loyalty, romance, chivalry, love, and love you. And listen, love is everything. Art is everything. Okay. Now it says, together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as the alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Right here. This is what that was talking about. This dude over here, right above the star. And that is the masculine and feminine in that image. It's almost like the angel is breathing life into you. They breathing life into one another. Something going on like that right there. And communication. Something is moving fast. And it's so crazy that it looked like the same one, it's the same thing going on here. Now it's up to you. And I tell y'all all the time, to get this thing rolling and on the ball, it's just to simply start to nurture and care for yourself. That's all. Do the work. People, places, and things, they got to go, boo. That's your first step. And truly connect with spirit. Now, I don't know any other way to get your intuition and things of that nature to heighten other than oracle cards. It doesn't take a rocket science to read oracle cards. Now, tarot is a whole nother ball game. They got little guidebooks in there to tell you how to do your little spreads and things like that right there. Now, I wouldn't tell you not to buy any tarot cards because, listen, I taught myself you can do it. They got little videos and things of that nature to teach you. Now, one day when I get me a website, maybe I might teach it. Alright, we're going to take them because they came out, and that's a lot. But we're going to take it because it flipped over just like that, and I'm going to take it. Now, we had the King of Swords to the Ace of Cups to the Death to the Devil to Judgment. Wow. In that order. And look who at the bottom of the deck. Now, it's over. Yeah. I'm going to pay attention to that, though. Hold on, y'all. But let me see what's going on here. Now, yeah. This is you holding up your sword into regards to any situations that you need to relieve yourself of. Now, this is mental clarity, in my opinion. Even though it ain't the ace, yeah, this is logic, this is sense, this is communication. This is you taking on that challenge as the magician suggests. And I just told you, it's all about self-love. And this is you taking that first step. Like the card said. You see how you taking that first step? The move. That rebirth I was talking about. The devil. Now together, these two right here is something spiritually crazy. It's like tapped into everything, boo. Fueling up. The man, you working with that passion. This is Saturn. Listen. People, you listen. The devil is not your enemy. No, it's not. These are all those latent gifts that you got inside of you. You just got to know how to work with it. Utilize them for your good. Utilize them for your good. Right here with Judgment. It's all about your discernment. You can look at this as the angel on one side and the devil on the other side. That's what it is, boo. You know? Just imagine if somebody was to come in your house and burglarize you. Wouldn't you need this dude to defend yourself? Yeah, you would. Now this is major. This is all major arcana here. Except these two right here. This is a huge transformation. This is you going into the subconscious. To bring out all those gifts that you got stored down inside of you. Alright, you want to come out? Now what this card said, caution about overspending. Oh my God, now we got 777 here. This is crazy, y'all. These seven, y'all know that 7 is the most powerful angel number there is. But it look like you doing the right thing in regards to those finances. Hold on, boo. Something you're gonna need some coins for. I got a feeling. Something that you might need to invest in. Now soon you're gonna be able to do a little splurging. Now remember, you can see this as something good, some type of collaboration coming your way. With all those 7-7s, this is the number 7 as well. And the man holding the coin at the bottom of the deck. Now I got the feeling that somebody might meet somebody, meet up, hook up with somebody. Yeah, somebody that's supposed to be on this path with you. Intimate friendship, something. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of talk behind it, too. Something going on with you, boo. As I say that, look for fallout. Now, of course, we can see this guy on both ends of the spectrum, too. But however, this does indicate jobs, hookups, organizations, marriages, collaborations. Authenticity, that's what he's supposed to represent. However, maintain your individuality, your authenticity. Don't get caught back up in the matrix, these beliefs. Be open, be free. Don't conform to anything but yourself in this journey, your path. Don't let nobody sway your determination for self-discovery. Be open. Attain all the information that you need, boo. And never stop learning, never stop growing. And look what you're going to get. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is on this Ace of Cups. This is on the Death card. But this is some type of spiritual union that's coming together. Something that's going to make you very, very happy. Yeah. You're letting go of toxic relationship to have something that's more stable. That 11-11 we seen. Yeah. Look at that. Something more stable. Something equally yoked, boo. Versus material gain, I want to say. This is more about self-love, respect, honor, devotion, chivalry, loyalty. Right there. That's what you're pulling in now. When you love yourself, that's what you pull in. The wounded warrior understands his boundaries at this time in regards to toxic relationships, and this is moving on. This is getting your mind right in regards to any shadow aspects of yourself that you need to relieve yourself from. Fueling. You're the man now. Look at there. Look like somebody coming in with a apology, but you got your eyes set on the emperor. That's that gossip we see at the bottom of the deck. Somebody done fumbled the bag. Maybe facing a little bit of karma, a little get back at this time. Yeah, because you're moving on. Yeah, I think you're done with that. What goes around comes around. You cannot escape the laws of attraction. You just can't. You got to pay your dues, boo. That's why you be out here doing the right thing. You don't go into relationships for the wrong reasons. Have your own bag. That's your last card. Right there. on that. This is healing. This is judgment. This is destined. This is you moving on. Think of your 7. The last 7. Right there. Moving. Moving and you grooving, darling. You're moving and you grooving. Alright? Now we're going to pull one card from here. Because I miss them. To close the reading up. If I can find it. And I'm going to try to go, I'm going to make me some oatmeal and go back to bed. No, I ain't. I'm gonna do my TikTok videos. Then I'm gonna go back to bed. Dang, that's a lot. I ain't doing all that. Y'all crazy. One card, Spirit. Thank you. Now I don't know what she means. Swati. I think that's how you say that. Now, Sarati appears when you have surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of, but can fill us for life. She is the sacred river flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul, art, music, dance, and literature. You may draw upon Sarati when new ideals are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. Sarati appears in the indigenous moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in dance, when you become one with the music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. Sarati has come to you to deliver the message, to pursue that creative ideal with full force. You are fully supported by her blessings. Wow. Confirmation. Now, I think it's something in regards to listening to sounds with drum beats, dancing to it. Something is going on with that. Keep hearing it, keep hearing it, keep hearing it. Yeah. Something that's going to get that little heart of yours pumping. And it's something about the drums in the universe that just pulls in some type of connection. All right, y'all. Now, I haven't found one yet that I can play while I'm doing the channeling, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try, y'all. Sometimes it's hard to go through all that. All right, I gotta find one that ain't got no copyright. All right, and that's your message, darling. Hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.